So I'm just playing Minecraft, and like the unluckiest thing happened in my other world. So in one of my other worlds, the unluckiest, now I mean unluckiest thing happened. I think it was in this world here. Well, I don't know the chances of this happening. Could be in this world. No, it's not in this world. It's in this world. So this happened right here. Oh my build. Oh, I should see it. You should see it. So I got this really good seed that had a ravine, and there was like the stronghold right underneath it where I spawned on an abandoned village. But the unluckiest thing happened, so I went into the stronghold to see if I could find some loot, and this thing spawned on the end portal, and now the end portal is gone. So like, I can't even complete this world now that the end portal is gone. Like, it's just like the unluckiest thing that ever happened. Now, if you want to play this world, you can. Here's the seed here. 376166226. That's the seed, and you could create that world if you want. I think the person who think one of the people who beat the games, the Minecraft the fastest used that world. And one of them probably top 10. And I think he completed them 5, 10, 12 minutes. Because like it's just ridiculous. There's a ravine that has a bunch of diamonds in it, and then you have this mob spawner inside the ravine and the stronghold at the bottom of it, and then the abandoned village with the ravine in the middle of it, and like an ocean to the side, a forest, a little pond. It's like, I don't know how rare it is for it to spawn like that. Well, it must be pretty rare. So I'm just started this new world. So just gonna play around, see if I can, so I complete the game at least. And that's it, abandoned nether portal. I always spawn beside these caves. I don't know what's up with it, I just always spawn beside them. And yes, I'm not using seeds. You can see here, trophies are still enabled. Just gonna put in cell coordinates and immediate respawn. These are just world options, they're not cheats. Immediate respawn just instead of giving you the option of going back to the menu when you die. You guys should probably know that, so I don't really need to tell you. Now I can give you some advice on YouTube. I know that I'm not like famous, like all those YouTubers that have like thousands or millions of people watching them. You think it's easy because there's loads of them that are like that, but it's not easy. Like you would be doing it for ages, it still would only have like 1,000 subscribers probably. It's not easy at the start, but once you're really known, it's you're gonna get a load of views, subscribers. I'm not that known. I only have 3 or 4 subscribers. And I am admitting that I'm not that like known. But like in a future video I will make a video on GTA. I know I have a couple of videos of doing heist and I didn't do a heist. I have a couple of videos around my voice. You can't hear my voice, it's because like I'm using the PlayStation 5 recording system. Now it might be a bit laggy, but besides from that, it's alright as well. Like I'll give you one tip: if you record YouTube videos with a PlayStation thing, always check to make sure that your mic is unmuted. Like even though like your headset mic is unmuted, like you press the PS button, you see these cards and all, and it's gonna say like your mic is on mute, and you need to unmute that before you start talking. And it only does that sometimes, but you have to check it every now and then to make sure it doesn't go on mute. Just check at the start of your recording, it won't go off by itself in the middle of recording. So that's only good advice. I don't know if that's an ice spikes biome. It looks like an ice spikes, but no, I don't think it is. Usually be skinny. This is a good world. But like the 3762226 that's a better world than this. You know, like I don't care if you say like that I'm bad. I'm only starting YouTube. Like, if you want to see there's my dad has a YouTube channel, Kevin Gann. You can check that one out. He has one video on it. If you see 2 videos that have like a bunch of numbers at the end of them, they're made by me from like last year or 2 years ago. So just to let you know, they're absolutely sorry. Like I named one of them Minecraft Funny, and I had a bunch of numbers at the end of it. Like instead of a space, there was a bunch of numbers because that's what the PlayStation 4 used to do when you were naming the video. Like it was probably the number of videos that were made. Like that was like the highest number. Like I don't even know what number that was. It was just a bunch of random numbers. Yeah, it isn't that funny. It's annoying in the video. And then I have a ghost simulator video when I'm on the moon trying to kill this. Well, I tried to kill a cow, but like it was one of since it's ghost simulator, you can't really kill them. So had what was it? Oh yeah, it just kept shooting lasers at me. That's what it doesn't go in there. So you can't kill anyone. Or can you? Yeah, we have to go Z DLC. You can kill zombies and all, turn people into zombies. Go Z is hard. Really hard, that's all I can tell you. Like, unless you have any power-ups in that, like normal Go, I think that's what it's called, or just Go. It gets rid of your hunger, like, and it gives you infinite hunger, and it gives you infinite health. And there's also a different thing that just gives you infinite hunger, but there's no thing that just gives you infinite health. In reality, like, eventually you're gonna run out of, like, things like food in the Gozi. You're just gonna run out of food eventually, you will. And as soon as you run out of food, well, basically, as soon as you run out of food in the map, you're just gonna have to rely on some on supply crates. They don't come that often, so like it's just relying on zombie brains and supply crates, and your challenges as well. So that's it. We're selling them now of things. And there also is weapons as well. It's not just you headbutting them in Ghost in there. There is guns, but only in Ghost there's guns. I have all the DLCs. So in Payday, you do a bunch of these missions to get money. You use the money to like buy masks and all, and then like there's these masks that cost $10,000. And you can buy more than one of them. For some reason, I bought loads of the same thing because it cost $5, and like I wasted all my money on it. Yes, I am doing this in peaceful. Just so you know, like. I'm probably gonna complete this on peaceful and change it to like easy. And like, it's gonna get a load of haters by doing that. I don't care, at least I'm getting views. Now I have a camera upstairs in my bedroom, but like, don't really use that. Usually I use it for Seesaw, my skill thing. But I don't think I'll be using Seesaw when I'm in 3rd class after the summer holidays. I know I'm a bit young to be a YouTuber. Well, a YouTuber can be all ages, it doesn't matter. But like, I'm only 8 and I'm a YouTuber. Like, I'm moving in the 3rd class as well after the summer holidays. Excited for that. Get to see my friends again. A lot of people were crying on the last day of 2nd class. Freya and Cara were crying. You know, like, I'm not being rude or anything, but like, me and my friends used to keep saying Freya and Cara like gay because they're always together, and when they're leaving, they're crying and all because they don't know where each other live. Well, I think they do, but they only can go to each other like after school. I don't know why they were crying if they could like go over to each other's house and all, but they needed their parents to take them to the house. So yeah, like they were always holding hands, and if you were in position like between them when we were doing a dance, they say, "Hey, you weren't meant to be there," and so I push you out of the way, but like you were meant to be there and all, and I mess it up and all, and and then they like start crying and say no, he wasn't and all. It's just annoying. And like, have you ever heard a game called a Red Rover? It's basically you get like a team and another team, and like they say Red Rover, and they say somebody's name, and say like Cara, come over, and like Freya and Cara always start on the same side, like same team. So if you don't make it to the other side, like if you make it over to the other side but you don't break through their hands, like you're out. Well, you go back to the other side, but if you break through their hands, you stay on that side. But the point is that you want to break through the hands, like you don't want to stay on your side, and if you break it through their hands, you're on that team, and eventually if the other, well, it would never, a team would never run out of players because it's just going back and forward between the teams. Like, since Freya and Cara always start on the same team right beside each other, like every time they go back and forward, they're always going to be beside each other. So, but like the thing is, they don't know who's gonna get picked next round, so they're just hoping it's gonna be them to go on to the other side, you know. With one of them's on the side, that's why I would call them gay. Plus they were sore as well, really goddamn sore. But the cool kid in the class was like Dexter. Like, well, he wasn't really cool. Sort of a troublemaker. Noise in my dog when he barks like that. That's just my dog. But Dexter is basically a comedian. Like he's so funny. I think that's what you call a funny person, comedian. I'm not sure, but like he's so funny. And there's this kid. He's a so off. His name is Kyle. He said he climbed a 40-foot wall, and Dexter knew that he didn't like a 40-foot wall. He said he can't climb the 40-foot, and like I'm just sitting there. I'm like, a 40-foot wall. Who just came up with an idea? Like they're just sitting there and they came up with an idea to make a 40-foot tall, 40-foot tall wall. Like it has to be on a building. Like you can't even climb that. And Dexter lies sometimes. Like one time he said that he had an electric bike for 2 years. And I asked him to take it out, and he said that it's in my dad's said, and I told him it's been in your dad's shed for 2 years, and he said yeah, and then on Christmas, all of a sudden he whips out his electric bike on Christmas, like, and I'm like, this kid got it for Christmas. I got it for my birthday a couple of months back. Like, I don't think he knows that he's not fooling me. I think he thinks that he's fooling me, but he's not. He's like I'm not that dumb. The one that rip it out on Christmas, and Kyle says he has it for 2 years as well. But like, I haven't seen him on it. Like, I've been to the place where he lives before. Never seen it. Never seen him on it. He's always out just in the park, like running around playing games. Like usually you would be on your electric bike and all, going around the park and all. He's like really into the bikes, like and motorbikes and all, but scramblers basically. So he would have been on that doing donuts if he could. I don't know how he would manage to do donuts, but he would. Now I don't really like him all that much because of how much of a show off he is. Does he not have a glowing sack? A glowing sack off him. There we go. Wait, did he drop a glowing sack? Oh yeah, he had two. So there's something that's really cool that you can do with the glowing sacks. So I'll show you what I mean. So you can craft some signs, place it, you type in something like dog, and then you get your glowing sack, and I think you make it glow like that. It does that. It's really cool. And if you get some dye with this, I think you can change the color of the dye. Oh no, you just get dye, and you can change the color, and it looks really cool. Like here. So you know the way that this is a white flower, and like you would get like you think that you get white dye, you don't get white dye. You get light grey dye. So you know what I mean. They're light grey dye instead of white dye, and it's still white. It's still white, but it says it's light grey dye. And yeah, just that. Yeah. Did another two of those just spawn in? Did they normally spawn in like this? Well, that's 10 glowing sacks I have. Oh, yup, leather armor. Not like I need it. Actually, it's the only armor I got right now. Never think we were in leather armor. Wait, this is gonna be my home. I need to get rid of these cobwebs. Make this place a little bit more clean. Now, usually if I find an abandoned village, I would live in it and just get rid of the cobwebs. Like remake the whole thing, just get rid of the whole all the cobwebs. So that's what I do. And just live in it. If you guys like looking for something to watch on Netflix, I recommend American Vandals. It's a good show. 2 seasons, but it's good. It's funny. It's called American Vandals. I said it once. I'm saying it twice. American Vandals. That's actually 3 times. Like I used to be really goddamn dumb when I was young. Like, so if I was given a bowl of popcorn, I think that if I used to think that if I ate from the side that was taller, and when that got smaller, I ate from the other side, which is now taller. Like in popcorn, like, and I could keep doing that and get infinite popcorn. That's how dumb I used to be. I was really goddamn dumb. Like I don't care if you comment about it. Like comment about it all day long. I still wouldn't care because it's goddamn funny. That's why. And like in American Vandals, there's this high school called Hanover High. I think it's a high school. I'm just gonna call it Hanover school. So but like there's like this thing I forget what it's called. A teacher's complaint thing to be open to the public. They have to keep putting messages in it. Well, they have to keep uploading it daily, and the school hadn't uploaded it in it for like 4 years, which is illegal. I think it's illegal. That's what was in it, but like it's completely different. Like the whole lot of season one, they're trying to find someone who what's it called, spray painted dicks on the people's cars. Like a bunch of them, 27 dicks, 27 cars, and one car had a slashed tire. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you anymore about season one. Season two, they're trying to find some guy who put laxatives in the lemonade, and like all the students are just shitting all over the place. I mean, the whole place is covered in shit. It's like really funny. You have to watch it. Like you don't have to watch it, but like I would recommend you watch it. And like it's just the funniest show I ever seen. Trailer Park Boys is good as well. That's a good show, Trailer Park Boys. And there's loads of them on Netflix, but the animated series, it's sort of good. Like I was stuck into it, not actually stuck into it, like watching it when I first watched it, and like it was great. Like finished that in a couple of days. I watched the series twice. Rick and Morty was good as well. I finished that series twice as well. I know that adult shows I don't care. I still watch them because they're good. The kid shows are absolutely shite. I like the adult shows better. Like usually the animated shows would be really good. I like Pony. Oh, where's that? I'm gonna go over and check out this mountain. I know I don't talk about the game, like I talk about live things, but like, so what's been going on? I'm gonna start watching them, not watching them. I'm gonna start writing an autobiography sometime. I think that's what you call it. It's a book about your life. I think it's called an autobiography. Biography. And I'm just gonna write about my life. Like I'm only 8 years old, but like I'm still gonna write in it. Like it'd just be great, like just to write a book about your life. It's gonna be my first ever book. Now, like, I have done a bunch of amazing things in my life. Like, I went to Florida when I was the age of 8. Like, still my age, but like, going to Florida at the age of 8, going to Universal, all 3 of Universal's parks, what's a couple other parks as well. I forget the names of them though. I think I went into every single amusement park in Florida, apart from Disneyland, and some Sesame Street place. Oh no, that was in the same theme park. I went there to see what rides there was, like to see what they did there. Like I knew it was gonna be kids rides, but like I didn't get on any rides. Like rides are bad. Anything behind there? No, just forest. Just gonna I'm gonna end this video here. Well, as soon as I get back to the video, village, I'm gonna end this video. Usually when I'm watching a Minecraft video, I would see that there's a solar eclipse. Like the moon would have the moon would be dark. It's like half night, half morning and all. The moon would be black in the middle of it. Or at least I think that was the moon. It's the sun behind that actually. Like I think it's a mod because I only seen it in YouTube videos. What's this? Random face. Oh. I'm gonna end the video here. You don't have to like and subscribe. If you do like it, you can like it. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. I don't really care about subscribers. I'm just doing this for to entertain other people. Alright, I'm not doing it like for an actual job to get paid. Like I know YouTubers get paid. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing it to be nice and entertain people. That's all. So that's the end of the video.